king crab fishermen have one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, working with heavy equipment in Bering Sea waters so cold that even a survival suit can only offer limited protection. The job can pay a year's wages for just a few weeks of extremely hard work, so many fishermen keep coming back season after season despite the risks. King crab fishermen work on fishing boats during a brief crab season of 3 to 4 weeks. Each crab boat carries a stack of pots or crab traps, each of which weighs between 600 and 800 pounds. The captain decides on a spot and the crew drops the pots into the water and marks their locations. After the pots have been in the water long enough to catch some crabs, the crew hauls them out of the water and sorts the catch. Females and crabs below the minimum size have to be thrown back. The remaining crabs are kept below deck to be brought back to a processing facility. King crab fishing jobs are so dangerous because of the equipment, the temperatures, and the Bering Sea. The job requires crab fishermen to wrestle about 150 crab pots across the deck and into the water, then pull them back out again and stack them on the deck. At any point in the process, a fisherman can be knocked over by a crab pot weighing hundreds of pounds, or get tangled in the rope attached to the back of the pot as it plummets to the ocean floor. Other hazards include large waves, icy decks and equipment, and the risk of the crab boat overturning and sinking. Despite the hazards, Alaskan crab fishermen job's much safer than it used to be, according to the Cold Wire. For many years, the crab fishing industry was largely unregulated despite the inherent risks of this occupation. Crab fishermen were allowed to catch as many crabs as they could until the entire fleet hit the catch limit. This rule encouraged crab boat captains and crews to rush out on the Bering Sea as soon as the season started, work with little or no sleep for days and overload the boat with crab pots to catch as much as possible as quickly as possible. Exhausted crab fishermen often made fatal mistakes, and crab boats sometimes flipped over under the weight of too many pots, resulting in the loss of entire crews. Under the crab rationalization regulations adopted in 2005, each boat gets its own quota and ample time to fill it. Fatalities have dropped significantly since the rules were changed. There are no educational requirements to work on a crab boat, but prior experience as a commercial fisherman would be highly desirable. Many crab fishermen follow parents and uncles into the profession. New crew members must undergo a physical exam and a training program. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, or BLS, does not provide a separate profile for Alaskan crab fishing jobs, but all crew members on these fishing vessels earn a percentage of the profits for the season, the BLS explains. Country Living reports that elite captains of crab fishing boats boast incomes in excess of $170,000 for skillfully commandeering a high-producing fishing vessel. Entry-level salaries fall on the other end of the wage continuum. Most deckhands, also called greenhorns, typically earn 1.5 to 10% of the total harvest depending on their level of skill and experience. That works out to be somewhere around $15,000 to $50,000 per crab season.